Nathan, goalless draw here at Lincoln. Your thoughts on that?
Look, I'd have liked us to have scored when we were on top first half, but it wasn't to be. Conditions were horrific. I mean, horrific. Like, well done to the fans who travelled today, because the conditions, the weather, was absolutely horrific. But I'm proud of the way the boys stuck at it. That's our 7th clean sheet in the league. We only had 4, 5 the whole last season. This club only had 4, so that's improved. They had 11 players there, and the ones who came on, the grafted, wanted to get something out of the game. A little bit more quality in the final third. We could have nicked it, but the conditions, took away anything of a spectacle. But we grafted, so 10th clean sheet, I said 7th clean sheet in the league, 10th overall. And was it 4 or 5 we've had last year in the whole season. So we showed that defensively we're improving. It shows we've improved that side of it. Now we have to be a little bit more fluent. I thought we played. I thought we were brave. We tried to play out. We tried to take the sting out of the game in terms of the weather because we couldn't kick over the halfway line. Second half we were a real victim of the weather, but the lads stuck at it. They were brilliant, worked hard, and had to earn a clean sheet, and we did, and we limited them to nothing. And that shows that as a team they worked hard. After midweek, I was really disappointed in midweek because that's not us. It's not how we play. It's not what I ask them to do. It's not what they work on day in, day out. But, we weren't brave enough. But that won't happen again.
Is it almost impossible to analyse a game like that? You normally do after a game, but with the conditions the way they were, is it almost, not a waste of time, that's not the right phrase, but is it almost pointless to try and analyse something in those conditions?
Well, look, what we said was the conditions. We knew the conditions were, because it's been obviously Storm Dara has been advertised all week, so we knew it was going to be really, really difficult. So what we said was we're going to have to keep the ball. You have to keep the ball better than we did. But any time then we tried to penetrate, the wind was a scandal. We kept the ball. We moved the ball. We played through a little bit of a press. It made it almost impossible second half to get any momentum. Like any time everything was a fight, and that was the conditions. But we limited them to not really. They had 1 or 2 little situations first half, but it was a real good, solid performance. And okay, we'd have liked to have won the game. We want 3 points, but to be honest with you, it was very difficult. So they stuck at it, and everyone, from fans, from us, from everything, we had to work hard for that point today, and we have. And I said there'll be better football matches, we know, and we will be able to analyse it. But in terms of analysing, Lloyd Jones back, which is a big thing. Thought the back 3 were outstanding. Maka heading stuff. Played TC as a wing back and wanted a threat from him. So we were brave in every decision we made today. And look, it's not a glorious victory, but it's a positive point.
I was going to say, in games like today, in conditions like today, you want especially your defence to stand up and be counted, and they did exactly that.
Yeah, look, it's been good to have Lloyd back. Lloyd's a leader for us. He's a big one, and he's been a big miss. We've missed him, we've missed Kane. We've had some big injuries in terms of those, which have disrupted certain things. So it was good to have him back. Now we've got 2 more games this week. Look, two home games, so we really want positive results in that. Performance, has to improve. Definitely has to improve from Tuesday in terms of how we go about our play. But look, I was pleased with a lot of it today, and especially the bravery that they showed, especially coming here with the conditions and to play in the manner that we did, because it was very difficult.
Was there a concern towards the end there that, as we were watching the second half, and as you said, just in that final third, conditions were stopping the game flowing? A worry that there might have been a mistake that caused either way from either side that caused the result? Well,
it was more likely to come from our side because of the wind. The wind was gale force blowing down the pitch. So anytime they had any kind of coming together, they could put it in our box, and it was very difficult because it came at you at 100 mile an hour. So the way they've stood up to that and the way they defended, and the way we've had to earn our clean sheet today has been thinking. Now, look, I was brought here to improve things, the environment, everything that. We've got a wonderful football club here. We are inconsistent at the minute in the league a little bit, but one thing, we've improved defensively because we're very difficult to beat. If we lose a game, it's only by the odd goal, but we're in every game. We have to be better going forward, but we work on that constantly, and we will be. But it takes time sometimes. And today they've shown, as you said, keep saying that stat, 7 clean sheets in the league out of 15, 16 games? Yeah, which shows me 10 clean sheets so far this season. It's double what we had in the whole of last season. So if we can end up with around about 20 clean sheets, then we'll be in the shake-up. And that's what we've got to think. To keep building, little by little, and that's what we have to do.
Got to ask, as we arrived today and the squad came out, there was no goalkeeper on the bench. What was you thinking behind that?
Well, I want to be positive. I tried to make positive things. I tried to make sure that we've got everything covered, and we wanted to be positive today. We wanted to go with as many attacking players as we could on the bench. We wanted to cover just in case, you know, TC was playing wing back. So we've got no natural wing back at the minute. So we've got Josh, we've got Reg that can do a job there, but we wanted to be front-footed. So that's what it was. Everything I'm trying to do here is positive. We're trying to take the club forward, and that's what I want fans to know. That's what the owners, that's what the people know here. And as I said, look, I'm proud of lots of that performance today, because a lesser side would have wilted second half, but we didn't. And look, I'm proud of that.
Nathan, thanks for joining us.
Cheers, thank you.